Hello. This video is going to be on mindset and how it's the simplest way that you can improve your life. Now, mindset is the set of beliefs that govern the way we view the world. It's our worldview. It's the way we think. And what I'm going to be showing you how to do today is how we can use our mindset to improve. Now, the first thing we need to consider is that everyone is looking to improve. Everyone wants to be better, but so few actually go out and do it. And it's because of mindset. It's because of their limiting beliefs. It's because their limited worldview that they have that stops them from doing this. So what we're going to do is change the way we think. And I'll give you the example for this. As you can see from the thumbnail, I've been improving in gym recently, but the most progress I've made is when I stopped saying that I'm just a gym goer and I started saying I'm an athlete. Your average gym goer misses meals. Your average gym goer has a rest day when he wants to, but doesn't really need to have one. Your average gym goer skips legs. Your average gym goer focuses chest over back. Your average gym goer doesn't do things the way he knows he should. And so what we want to do is to change our mindset so that we do the things that we know we should. And that's why I tell myself I'm an athlete. An athlete doesn't miss a meal. An athlete gets in the calories. An athlete tracks what he eats. An athlete takes a multivitamin. An athlete wakes up at the right time. Athletes don't drink. Athletes hold themselves to a standard, and your brain has these standards built in because you know what an athlete is. You know what it takes to be an athlete. You know what an athlete has to do. And so what we're going to do is to use what your brain already knows to improve you. So we're going to start telling ourselves we're athletes. And what this does is it keeps you accountable. If you start to actually think that you're an athlete, you've got to do athlete things. You can't just have chocolate to catch up calories because now you're an athlete. You've got to have your meals at the right time. And this is how mindset can change the way that you view your life and change the way that you do things. You yourself become accountable for your actions in ways that you've never been accountable before. And it isn't just for including things in your life. It can also be to take them out. As I said, an athlete doesn't drink. A lot of people say when they're trying to stop drinking is that, oh, I'm trying to cut down. I'm trying to stop drinking. Forget that. That mindset allows you to have a drink every now and then. And we all know that one drink turns into 10. And eventually, you're just back to drinking again every other weekend at the pub or a club or wherever you go out to drink, even if it's in the comfort of your own home. And so, what we're going to do is to change the mindset. No longer am I a person that's trying to stop drinking, I don't drink. Once you say that, the next time you have a drink, you're a hypocrite. And that accountability will be much more powerful in helping you stop drinking than it is saying, giving yourself the ability to sort of opt out from what you want, which is to stop drinking because you know it's not good for you. You know it gives you a hangover the next day. It stops you from doing the things that you should be doing. And this is where the brain is the enemy because your brain plays these little tricks on you. And it's because you've trained it to be that way. Your set of beliefs allow you to cheat yourself out of the life that you want to have. And that's an incredibly powerful thought. And so through changing your mindset in these ways, it's putting it almost into absolute terms. I am an athlete. I do not drink. It gives you accountability over your life. And that's incredibly useful. And what this is a feedback mechanism. What you notice is as you change your thoughts, you change the way your brain thinks, and your brain changes the way you think, and the way you think changes your brain, and that positive feedback mechanism ends you up exactly where you think you should be. You are exactly where you think you should be. That's powerful. Change the way you think, you change where you end up in life. Think that you are an athlete. You'll likely get to an athlete's body because you'll train like an athlete. You'll treat yourself better than you would the average gym goer. The average gym goer, and who believes they're just an average gym goer, is going to end up with an average gym goer's body. They're not going to track their workouts. They're not going to follow a workout plan. And so what we're going to do is change the mindset. And that's how this way is incredibly simple. But be careful because I didn't say it was easy. Because your brain is reflexive. It's a reflex to say that I'm just an average gym goer. It takes constant thought and appreciation of what you're thinking to change the way you think. And that's how changing your mindset is the simplest, but also one of the hardest ways to improve. But it will give you the best results. As I said, it's a positive feedback mechanism. As you change your thoughts, you change the way your brain thinks. As you actively change your thoughts, you are actively changing the way your brain thinks. And what you think is essentially what you will become. And that's incredibly, incredibly useful. It's essentially assuming you are what you are not, or assuming you are what you want to be. In essence, it's a fake it till you make it, but because you're being held accountable, you're no longer faking it. I am an athlete now. I go to the gym. I track my calories. I get enough sleep. I do all of these things specifically because I am now an athlete and I hold myself accountable for that. And yeah, that's essentially the core essence of this video. Change your mindset, be better, hold yourself to a higher standard than you think you can actually achieve, and you'll be amazed at the results you'll be able to come to. Say this to yourself every morning, every night before you go to bed. I am an athlete. I do not drink. But those are just two simple examples. You can expand it to anything you want in life to be better at. And do it. What's stopping you? It's the way you think that is stopping you. So change your thoughts, allow yourself to be the person that you want to be. Start doing the things you know you should be doing. Start putting your purpose over your pleasure and improve. Thank you very much. If you have any comments or questions or queries, please leave them below. And yeah, thank you very much.